Thank you, Kazar. I appreciate that. I need to get one started quick, otherwise I'm gonna be toast, because I'll need to go to bed, like, right as the run is done, if it's a good one. So, I need to be swift. Also, I wish dogs had a sense of, like, I don't know, mindfulness. Because, like, the dog had peed in the floor, and my wife was, like, going to clean it, and then the dog just, like, walks right through it and starts tracking it everywhere. Of course, you can imagine how happy that made her. It's like, and the dog is just none the wiser.
The issue with this dog is she's very dumb and she gives no indication when she needs to go to the restroom.
Right, yeah.
Some dogs give an indication. She just goes. But
Yeah.
she's also very old.
Yeah. Yeah, Six Rock. This is a new one on me, because, like, I mean, I've, mostly been doing, like, any percent and hero mode and no ooh pretty much the entire time I've been. No way I missed him. Okay, I got him on the back. Whatever. I'm playing like a trash game, dude. It's embarrassing. It's okay. I'm not gonna stop. But anyway, yeah, like, I'm not used to, like, having to, like, plan out 2.5 hours of, like, non-stop run. You know what I mean? Because I was always kind of like a evening time streamer before bedtime. Like, you have to plan your day around that, and you just, like, you get one and you have to go with it. And if it, like, dies partway through, it's not like you can just restart. You're just, your host. But I mean, that's like part of the challenge, I guess, is you just have to play really well for a really long time. Which, thankfully, all missions is, like, it's long, but it's not, like, horrendously long. It's like a full-length feature film, you know. So, I feel a little, like, off balance today, run-wise. I definitely don't feel like I'm, like, all there in my head. Dude, why? Why did that miss? But, I have to back up that orb again. I hate that. But maybe. I don't know if I'll... I don't really know. No, I probably won't be running tomorrow, but hopefully come, like, Monday, I'll be feeling better. And sharper, and I can do, like, real attempts. I mean, I guess these are real attempts, because I'm really attempting. But, you get what I'm saying. Like, unimpeded attempts. And I'm not, like... I know it sounds like I'm Johnning, and I kind of am, I guess, but, like... I mean, at least I'm aware. Like, I'm going into this, like, expecting them not to be good because I'm, like, sick with some sort of, like, head cold or flu or whatever, and I don't really feel that great. But I'm going to be doing something. I may as well be doing something, like, I enjoy, right? I just don't have it in me to just lay down right now and, like, do nothing. Singular runs are the longest, of the ones actually more expensive. Oh, no. Or an hour and a half, which is kind of wild. What? I never knew that, actually. Yeah, all missions definitely, like, takes the cake for me. Which, I mean, Jak 3 is, like, my only real speed game. I mean, I've done, like, Minesweeper. But other than that... which is also weird, because, like, for a long time, Act 1 was my longest single run. And then when I started doing Act 2 runs, Act 2 was the longest. And then that just, like, doubled whenever I started doing Act... Is this a 5 doubles already? Holy moly. 6 doubles? Yo. 7? Dude, we're in there. The last run walked so that this run could run. Check 1 hundo fumes, never brought down anything moderately good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you had hundo runs floating out there a while back. Dude, I thought for a hot second I was gonna, like, end this in Pear's face. That would have been nuts. The funny part is I had a 7 double satellite, and I only saved, like, 5 seconds, and I'm like, even? Because that's how good my satellite was in my PB, too. This is gonna suck to run against. We've got to take this all the way. I have to play out of my mind for the next 2.5 hours, get record, and just wipe my hands of it. Let's just sub 230 right now. Let's get sub 230 call of the day. Or I spent all my good luck in satellite right then, and everything else after this is about to be a complete crap show. I actually get a little nervous in the cleaver race now with that, with the new like secondary jump that I started doing. TP's little shortcut, just because it's like, it's not free, but it's like sizable time save if you do it across the whole thing. It saves like, you know, 7 or 8 seconds, so it's definitely worth it. It's like right at the beginning of the run, so you may as well go for it. It just sucks that like you kind of have the threat of it looming over your head, like, oh hey, if you miss this, it's like multiple minutes of time lost and there's no coming back from it. You may as well just reset. But I try my best not to be too scared of some hard strats, which I don't know, my mind may change as I'm doing all missions and I'm like going for hard stuff and I just repeatedly get like kicked in the teeth for it. My mentality up until this point has always just been to like get good and try to like implement the harder stuff wherever I can, but I guess when you're playing for like 2.5 hours in a row, at some point you kind of have to have a little give and be like, okay, I need to pick some strats that may be a bit more on the moderate side, so like, you know, they save time and they're not like super cracked, but they're also like consistent, and I don't have to worry about throwing my run in every individual split because I'm trying to save like you know, 1 to 2 in every split or whatever, which I mean, stuff like that adds up. But if you're trying to save 1 or 2 in every split, but then, you know, you're going to incur like 10 seconds of time loss if you screw it up, that also adds up if you aren't playing out of your mind. It's always a give and take. Okay. I let off the gas. I didn't need to. Definitely making some like strange decisions right now. Shoot, that sucks. Yeah, lost like 4 to that. It's okay. I like just barely had back when I did like the first skip in lap 2. I just like bumped a certain rock the wrong way, and it just kind of chaos after that. It happens. Okay. Get out of my way, dude. Although for once it feels nice to like be the one pit maneuvering a marauder instead of being the one getting pit maneuvered. Not gonna lie. That lost a lot of time too. This isn't a good race. For the standards that we've like come to expect from like having the extra skip. Yeah, 219. I lost like 4 or 5. I don't only lose 3. It's crazy. It must have been in the other driving before the race, which is wild. Which, I mean, this is still like a good pace, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with this like sub 4 satellite, sub 820 on cleaver race and everything. Although I think like getting something around like an 815 for cleaver race would be pretty cracked. I feel like that'd be good. Sure. Probably even lower actually. Probably get like an 813 if you had like a perfect race. So it's a solid start. It's not horrendous by any means. Can I keep this guy loaded in? I should have juked this guy instead of doing like that wide turn. I'm so bad at like the Marauder decision making sometimes. I know it's just one of those things that kind of has to come with time and experimenting and like kind of remembering what I've experimented with. It just sucks sometimes when you're like, oh, I think this is the right thing to do in this spot against this Marauder at this angle, at this speed. And then you just get obliterated and you're like, never mind, that was an awful decision. Never do that again. Hopefully I can keep these guys loaded in. This is actually great. Yeah, that was good. I think just the occasional like camera flick back is good to like mostly keep them spawned in. I don't know how often I need to do that, but like once a second and a half or 2 seconds is probably fine, like I was doing there. If I can just do that to keep Marauders behind me and like keep it from getting really oppressive, I think that'd be good. This guy shouldn't hit me. It's hard to account for the dunes though. Like the mini-map only tells you so much, because like the dunes are going to impact how fast they're going to, because if they're going downhill, they'll just absolutely destroy you, because they just get so much speed from moving downhill. It's worse in Artifacts too, because in Artifacts 2, I swear, they go like twice as fast. And they're way more aggressive. Like in this Artifacts, they'll just kind of like bump you and push you around, but in Artifacts 2, they'll just straight up kamikaze into you. They don't care at all. It's so rough, dude. It's a circus, that split is. A right proper circus. My bad. Okay. Really trying to cut the rings close to like keep super good lines, but what I get. The price you pay for trying to shave off like milliseconds or something. I do need to pick up an orb somewhere. I'll have to get it after the Wastelander turret challenge again. Or the Cleaver turret challenge. I don't know what the technical term is. The turret thing. I hate that. There's like a ramp thing that my head goes on that pushes me up sometimes. That keeps me from getting the orb. Small time loss, but a little aggravating. It's okay. he take so long to die? Did I miss a lot of early shots on him or something? Man, he done fast. You gonna fall here? Ah. Where are you based? If you're in Kentucky. Good old Kentucky. That's definitely all skill-based time save, by the way. Definitely not complete RNG there. Nope, that was all hard work, determination. Real salt-of-the-earth type work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm actually not very far from Zyphals at all. Yeah, I've lived here my whole life. Born and raised in the holler. Cornbread, soup, beans, chicken and dumplings, the whole works. Unironically. There was a point in time, a long time ago, when I was like a teenager. I say that like it was forever ago. I guess being a teenager was 10 years ago now. Now that I think of it. So it kind of was a while. But, what's up, Lord? Thanks for the GM, man. Appreciate it, dude. Hope you're doing well. But there was a point in time in like my mid-teens where I was like, you know, there's a lot of stigmas around like southern U.S. type areas and stuff like that. It's just, you know, small stereotypes and things like that. And I don't really consider myself like a very country guy for the area that I'm in. Like if you put me in a row of 10 other guys in this area, I would probably look among the least of the yeehaws. But I'm kind of at the point now where like I'm not ashamed of it. You know, I like where I live. I think Kentucky's a beautiful state and it's got a nice history to it with, or like the Appalachian area has a nice history to it and things like that. And I took a class once in college about Appalachian studies and it was like incredibly interesting. Opened my eyes to a lot and I don't know, this is cool. I like it. So about 17 or 18 I need to jump out, so not 17 or 18, needs to be 07 or 08. But no, that's good. You know, biscuits, gravy, cornbread, what I say, soup, beans, chicken and dumplings, sweet tea. I literally just drank sweet tea earlier today, but I don't normally. Don't get that impression. I'm not like I don't like drink it by the gallons or anything. I'll occasionally dabble in a cup or something maybe. L8? Oh yeah, I like L8. Is it really? I thought ski was like just an off-brand thing of Mountain Dew.
Oh, it's made in Kentucky, so it's good.
Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. That went really well. I'm glad it went better this time than it did last time. Sheesh. When you save 0.6. Ah, yeah. Will you take it? I like to think I had very humble raisings. Mom and Dad weren't like super affluent, and Dad was like from here. Mom was originally from like further up north in the States, but Dad was like born and raised here too. And he had like brought her down. They met in Florida when they were like in their 20s or something, and then he brought her back here to like meet his family at one point, and she like fell in love with like the mountains and all that stuff, and then they ended up like moving here got married, and then had me and my younger sister, and you know the rest is just kind of history from there or whatever. It's home. Oh, there are marauders everywhere. I don't know. I'm definitely used to like the rural life type. Life type, is that a phrase? I don't know. I just kind of lifestyle. Yeah. I don't know why I said life type. Sick brain. But I didn't like grow up on like a farm or anything. You know, like we at best had maybe had like chickens or something. But I lived way out like in the sticks, as we call them. You know, you live like way out in the hills, where like the roads are starting to get dilapidated, and they look more like roller coasters than proper like roads. Yeah, no guardrails anywhere, cliffs on either side. It's just woods everywhere as far as the eye can see. A very small place in the countryside where we didn't get. I don't think. Yeah, yeah. It's nice, man. Just living in the quiet. I live like where I live now is like a lot closer to like a city area. Not like a big city, but you know, it's a city nevertheless. I could go for right side to explore, but every time I've gone for it in this lately, I've bombed it. I'm not going to. It's kind of against my principles, but I'm sick and I know I'm not playing well, so I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna do this classic. Take a little bit of hubris. Or no. Exert a little. What's the term I'm looking for? Yeah, we're gonna have self-control or whatever. Yo, what's up, TB? Thank you for the Geo. Scaled up with like that much of population? That's crazy. You ever miss it? The quiet countryside stuff? Because I just went to like moving in like some apartments, and I definitely like miss it. Like the quiet, like hearing crickets and frogs out back at the pond and all that stuff. I mean, it's not awful. Please don't misunderstand. I like my current living situation, and all that kind of stuff. I partly say that because my wife is behind me, and I don't want her to get the wrong impression that I'm just like smack talking or whatever. But you know, it's different. It's just different. I lived there like my whole life, for like 29 years basically, doing a don't. So the same house, I guess. Yeah, okay. I know a lot of people look to like get out because they don't like they just feel like there's nothing to do, which I understand completely. There's definitely like a peaceableness to it in my mind, though. I tend to be more of like and I don't think it necessarily comes down like a personality type either. I don't want to dilute it to that, but I definitely am a person who enjoys a lot of solitude and like that kind of stuff. And so living in an area that kind of fosters that, where you know you don't really have neighbors and it's like quiet when you go outside, and you can just literally like step out of your back door, walk into the woods, and just kind of like lose yourself for a while if you felt so inclined and things like that. It's nice, which is not like I did stuff like that super often, like just go out and walk forever in the woods or whatever. But I mean, I had the option available to me, and I have done it a few times, in my life, just like go on these really long, just random walks through the woods behind the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, city living is got its own thing, which I've never lived in like a big city. And again, I'm still like 15, 20 minutes outside of proper city, but I live next to like a fairly major road that has like very frequent traffic. Not like right on the road, but close enough to it that like I can get anywhere and get stuff that I need for like 5 minutes, right? So like if we run out of milk right now, I can make like a 2-minute trip and pick up a gallon of milk from somewhere. But when I lived like at mom and dad's, it legitimately was a 30-minute trek minimum, like a 30-minute drive to get somewhere to pick up milk. That's not an exaggeration in any capacity. We lived that far out, like in no man's land, basically, like up in the mountains. So it's a pretty big difference for me, anyway. Yeah, it's cool. I knew that wasn't gonna work. The lag caught like the second spin shot there. That lag spike in Volcano is weird to deal with if you don't do like the exact movement every time. This one I live by the coast. Seaside really makes me feel so fresh. Dude, I've been to the ocean one time and it literally like was life-changingly impactful. Just being able to see it in person. I was like 19, I remember. So it's been like 10 years ago. I had never seen the ocean before. Can you imagine? I lived like 19 years and never saw the ocean. And then I went and with my family on a vacation to visit some relatives and I saw it and I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Like it was huge. Like you see pictures of it, you see it in documentaries, you see it in movies, but like you don't realize how vast even just the shore is until you're looking at it. And I just remember being completely awestruck, just being like, again, I'm some I'm some guy that's like grown up in the foothills of Kentucky, like surrounded by like trees and moss and stuff and all this for all this time, and all of a sudden I'm like looking at a body of water that my eyes cannot completely fathom. It was very like it's a humbling experience to just be like, whoa, nuts. 250,000, which is like Metropolis and finished up with the US probably has. US probably does, but I'd say ours doesn't even like sniff that, the one that we're close to. That was kind of sketch. The spacing was really weird. How far you are from the coast if you live in... Yeah. Like, I'm very far away from the ocean. Several hours, yeah. Of driving time. Yeah, I was a little worried that spacing was going to be bad. I think I made one of those punches a bit too long. It all worked out, so I ain't too bent out of shape about it. And then like a 6-hour drive, yeah. Well, that's like how our state is. Like, I mean, if you start from like the west end of Kentucky and go to the right side of Kentucky, or whatever, if you go from end to end, you know, it'll probably take about that long. US is just gigantic, man. We've got so much, like every state just has so much room. It's nuts. When we drove to Cleveland for our honeymoon, that was like, what, was that a 6-hour drive? Yeah, it was a 6-hour drive to get from here to the top of Ohio to get to Cleveland. West side of VA, used to go home from college. Yeah, man, like it's bananas. Very spread out slowly. You see, that's the thing that gets me is like I have such a poor sense of scale, geographically, except for like the area that I'm in. You know what I mean? Which that's like 5.6 million people. That's a lot. I mean, maybe not like for a total country, but I mean, it's hard for me to wrap my head around. I don't know how many people live in. I don't know like what the population of Kentucky is off the top of my head, but I'd be surprised if it was even close to that. 4.59, you said? Yeah, so KY's population would be 4.59. Yeah. So, I mean, like in terms of bodies per square inch, got us pretty well beat, I'm sure. Which I don't know how they relate to in size either. Again, my geographic mental imaging is pitiful at best. How did I get to rescue Wastelanders already? Yeah, I've been like coasting through this, just not paying attention. It's probably best for Act 1. But still. I like where I'm at, though. There's actually a lot of Jack people, like, kind of within a drivable distance from me. And I found that very surprising. I know Zyphels is within a drivable distance to me. Apparently, Spazzy Whackjob is also like a drivable distance from me. I don't know where Aslov is at right now, but if he visits his parents, he's within a drivable distance. I don't know, like, just having 3 people within arm's reach just seemed like a lot for me, because I'm used to being, again, like, kind of in this almost isolated mindset type deal. Woo! Don't hit me! 4.1. Really? Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. This dude's right in my way. Let's come to a slow stop. Get in the car. I'm just gonna go this way. I kind of prefer going down instead of up here. I've started going for it more. And a lot of times it just feels faster than going the up route even when you have a boost. Watch me say that and then, like, mess up the driving like I'm doing right now. Why am I skidding out? Just lost all control of the car. Yeah, you can walk. I say it every time, but I hate trying to get close to that guy to pick him up. It always just messes up and he just runs around doing nothing for like 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. At least give me the boost. Imagine running me over and just not getting me. You take it. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, it's crazy when you start like looking into it. It almost becomes like mind-boggling. You just wonder how people can live in like such condensed spaces. Yeah, that's a crazy stat. Honestly. Alright, what did I say last time I needed to do here? I need to, like, jump out and drift in. Yeah, like that. So jump further out and then, like, drift in with the spin kick. Okay, I'll try that. That seemed like it worked very well. I got hit, but I, like, was overthinking it. Try it again. Okay. It may be a timing thing more than anything else, I don't know. I also think it's really funny whenever he just aims straight up at the guy for some reason. It just kind of amuses me. Every time. Always hitting me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I fall really, really heavily into the U.S. stereotype of just not knowing world geography. Like, I know some, but I don't know it as well as a person probably ought to. Although I have been, things are, okay, hold on. I gotta apply some brain. A lot of brain. A lot more than I want to. Quick. Probably all over me right now, man. I don't really know if this counts as, like, culturing oneself, but I've been learning Italian on Duolingo. I don't know, I've been genuinely, like, interested in learning it. It's been a lot of fun. Just kind of teach you whatever's relevant. Yeah. Which, I mean, makes sense, because, like, it's hard to, like, teach kids everything in school, you know? Yo, nigga, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, brother. You know, I was thinking about you earlier. I can't remember exactly what I was thinking. I remember what it was now. That Discord message that you sent me forever ago of you doing the thing, this thing, that got me like 5 times in a row whenever I would open up our message logs. I thought about doing something like that in the Jack Speedrunning's meme channel, like putting a spoiler mark over it. I don't know why I thought of that, but like that ran across my mind, and I was like, I should put that in memes. But then I thought that like Zed or somebody would ban me, so I didn't. I didn't think about it. Yeah, it's hard to teach kids everything, especially when they just don't have like their own desire to learn stuff. My poor wife, she's a teacher and she has to deal with stuff like that. Kids are just like completely unmotivated to try. It happens, man, if you're not expecting it. It's the same principle that like still makes the Rickroll somewhat effective. If you let it go long enough and you just forget about it, you lose the guard that you build up. You know? Fred. Yeah, that makes sense. Which I'm always of the opinion that people, like, you know, should be somewhat educated with stuff like that, but I'm also not one to, like, say much about it because, again, I'm not, like, overly educated on it myself. Like, I think a person should be able to identify the continents. Oh, man, this is bad. What am I doing? Whoa, I wasn't even in the right spot, man. Get your head in the game, son. Okay, that was good. Okay. Yeah. Could be right about here. Yep. Ah, I went for the quick shot. I missed it. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, being able to, like, tell where those things are at on, like, a graph, or not, graph, on a map, makes a big difference. Because, like, you know where they're at, and it helps you, like, visualize those things where they're, like, talking about war fronts and all that kind of stuff. It just, I don't know, it makes things simpler to understand. Oh, what is happening? I don't mind losing several seconds to that. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong, I hate that, but whatever. I find history really fascinating. It was one of my, like, probably worst subjects in school just because I wasn't as interested in it when I was younger, but now I find it incredibly interesting. That was sketchy. You guys ever done any sketch speedrunning movement? Is it just me? I've never done it that fast, I don't think. It is. Especially because, like, how you learn it is going to change what you learn. You know what I mean? Because, like, people are going to kind of render it in different ways from time to time, and that's just, like, an unavoidable fact. You know? Yeah, that's right. The victors write the textbooks.
There's some more poetic phrase.
History is just remember this stuff that happened. True. That's exactly. I mean, that's what it is. And we just have to take. You know, we just have to. I mean, to a level just take people's words for it, you know? And I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, if I tell you I had spaghetti for lunch, which, this is a disclaimer, I did not have spaghetti for lunch, I had pizza for lunch. But if I tell you I had spaghetti for lunch, there's no reason for you to believe that I'm lying, just cause, you know? I knew what you meant. It do be happening. Honestly, like, I read it, and I was like, is that right? But I didn't, like, question it further. I was just like, I know what it means. I think the trick niggle is just, like, repeated exposure. Is how, I mean, you're gonna retain something more if you're, like, repeatedly exposed to it. Think about geography, yeah. Nah, I get you. Oh, this is not gonna be a fun interaction. Yeah, I knew this was gonna suck. They were in, like, awful spots. Absolutely abysmal. And there's not really anything you can, like, do in the Gila Stomper other than just kind of, like, hold X and R1 and pray. Yeah, historically accurate movies are good. Yeah. I remember, which this is not... I don't know, anytime I think about historical movies, I always think about 1917. It's either 1917 or 1914. I never can remember the title of the movie, which is bad because that's like a key part of the film. But it's like a World War I movie. I think it's 1917. Oh, and is like filmed in like a kind of fake one-shot style. It's really good. Oppenheimer's crazy good movie that takes a history lesson. Yeah, I heard some stuff like that as well. Car behaves so strangely at times. I think part of it's because I drive with claw grip, so it's just like none of the other vehicle driving practice really transfers to this one because I just use a completely different method of handling it than I do the other ones. It's like a dome theater? That feels like it would hurt after a while. Like looking up the ceiling. Discord screen share? Based. I took a bad line because I was reading chat. Oops. Got caught sleeping at the wheel. When your phone lights up with a notification on the highway and you're like, I shouldn't check this, but it might be mom. And then you peek at it and you start drifting. And you're like, oh, nope, nope, nope. You gotta put that down, put it down. It didn't die? So daft, man. I was wondering where the timer was at. I just wasted like a solid 5 seconds probably, just doing nothing. I'm just sitting there, just like, what's going on? Hello? Watch Barbie through Discord screen to the very day after. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know if I need to lock in or keep doing what I'm doing. I feel like I'm playing okay for someone who's not very locked in, but I just made a very silly mistake that lost me a non-insignificant amount of time. Yeah, exactly. That's the trick, dude. Yeah, I lost 7. Ooh, that's rough. That's a terrible mistake. Because that's not you. I mean, you can't blame the game on that one. You just have to hold the L. That's just a me problem. I just like derped hard. It's okay though. And phone notifications kill me. I don't know what it is about them, but like I always feel like they have to be attended to. So I hate getting... I shouldn't be like this. Like, there are times when I just despise seeing a message on my screen because it feels like an obligation that I have to attend to, you know? Or like a reminder that I set myself, or like emails I need to check, and it's just... So often I just put it face down and I'm like, yeah, I'll deal with it later. I don't want to look at the phone right now, man. Which I also have to use my phone a lot for work. So there's probably like a small mental association, at least, with that. Which honestly might be a good thing, because it keeps me from just being on it unnecessarily. Because I honestly don't spend like tons and tons of time on it. Which I do still like use it a lot, don't misunderstand. Oh yeah, I don't read the family group chat. I just mark it as read so I don't have to look at the notifications on my screen. Or on my little text bubble. Because the little red icon bothers me. I just want it to go away. Cars are everywhere, get away from me. I'm trying to kill marauders. A lot of red ammo, that's good. Am I low on scattergun ammo for some reason? Oh, this bar car spawn too. Nice! That's good, actually. Actually, might not be a horrendous Ashland. I may not lose as much time as I was expecting. Yeah, only losing 3? That's crazy good, actually. Good, good. Will the pause screen? It cooperated this time. Could be a lot more ahead if I didn't fumble the stupid destroy eggs. But that's alright. That do be happening. Thank you. Oh no. Okay. If these are the only 2 that stay spawned in, I should be good. No, 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 please. Okay. Alright, don't drop. Per favore. Weiss, dude! That's just unlucky. Just so unlucky. I mean, I can't do anything about it. I mashed, you know? Dang, man. This is gonna be a really good Act 1, too, if I played it clean the rest of the way through. I actually could have had the chance to PB. I think that might be done now. Like, Act 1, I mean. Which is fine. We're still on, like, a good pace. I don't want to, like, get total doomer about it. You just hate to... You know. There's so much, like, small RNG stuff in Act 1 that actually adds up to, like, a ton of time, you know? And I had a lot of good RNG early on in the run, so... It's hard to, like... I mean, I had a 7 double satellite, I had a really good Metal Beasts. A lot of my Marauder stuff was going well. So, hard to get too upset, but you just hate to lose it no matter what, you know? Wedge Grabless? Let's go. Love to see it. Ugh. Okay, well, I thought I was going to lose 15. Only losing 12. That's a smaller number than 15. So that's good. Yeah, that was other than like the drop cover, that was a pretty clean segment. And like getting bumped by the Marauder. Actually, had the Marauder not caught me on the bridge and like stopped my momentum, I probably only would have lost like 10. So, it's okay though. I just hope Eco Mines the past couple times I've done runs has went terribly, which is weird because like I practice Eco Mines and I do fairly well at it in practice. But I don't know. I'll just, you know, best you can do is just do it. Oh, I gotta cough again, dude. Crap. Couple seconds time lost there, but whatever. I cannot tell you the amount of focus I just put into that hover. I felt like I strained something in my head. Nice. Okay, the hover didn't drop. Praise the Lord. I don't know why I pulled the gun out. Hit it! Hit it! Okay. Not terrible. I don't remember, what is my... So this was a 5339? Actually, this could still be... I mean, if it goes well. Bomb Train is all... And Robo Skip. You know, there's a lot of weird things that can still happen, so I don't want to, like, call it before it is. But this could be an Act 1 PB. Good. Good. Let's not counter chickens before they hatch. Camera. What's up, Normandy? Hope you're doing well. Open up. Thank you for the GL. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Alright. I don't want to rule anything out. No, isn't that kind of funny? It is cool, though, because you get to see, like, a different way of doing it. I think that's really interesting, personally. I think it's also cool that they discovered that trying to, like, gather information for Ricky's videos. Yeah, that's an Act 1 PB. 5315. Nice, dude. That's like a what was it? That's like an 11-second Act 1 PB. Sick. Could have been a lot better. Again, the only one that really bothers me is the destroy eggs, like, lost time. Because that was just like a brain dead error, you know what I mean? But it's okay. Oh. So now we actually have some time to play with, which is good. Any other time I've gone into Act 2, my past couple runs, I've been behind. Oh, this is a... To call this a horrendous angle would be... kind of doing myself a bit of lip service. Sick. Okay, well, even if I don't PB in all missions, I got an Act 1 PB, so that's something to be happy about. Shoot, I hope this is far right enough. Yeah, I should be good. Whoa, I almost went way too far to the right. I can't see. Okay, that was much better than it was last time. I never launch jump there. Why'd I do that? Don't fall in the hole. I can make this. Yeah, nice. I'm kind of contemplating not going for the strat, but I'm not a weenie. I'm going to go for it. Okay, that worked out. It's fine. I hate that I keep missing that, man. That would have been a really fat goal if I'd hit that. That's not a hard hover. It's just, you can't, like, look at it until you already, like, are supposed to have the line. You know what I mean? And it's not a very... It's not a huge gap, but it's not, like, super small either. I just need to work on it harder. That's what I need to do. Every time I get the large dismount, and I'm always surprised that he, like, jumps 10 feet in the air when he gets off the jet board there. It happens every time. I'm never going to remember. Frick. Clean 2-hit kill. Very nice. This is when things start to get a little tricky, or not right here. I mean, they get a little tricky here, but they get even more a little tricky in a minute with the hard 4 missions. And they were good in my PB too, is the sad part. Or most of them. No, they were all pretty good. I think the only one that wasn't, like, really good was Dark Tanks. I lost, like, 7 in it because I hover dropped, or, like, I landed on a platform, but the game was like, well, you didn't, like, really land on the platform. You landed, like, on the edge, which means we're going to throw you into the acid. Okay. And you just kind of go, yeah, whatever. Thanks, Jack 3. Because Jack 3 do be doing that a lot. I just about had a nasty collision with that wall, and I would have been really embarrassed. I was slow for some reason. Oh, I shot way too many. That's okay. It's fine. I should still be able to get like a quick ending. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's just a little unfortunate that I did that. Yeah, yeah. I had to spend like a couple seconds, but that's alright. Alright. Now we gotta like hardcore lock in. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I made it! Sick! I wrote it off as like over. I'm like, I'll lose a little because of some bad movement, but I thought I was like way too late to hit that. Sick! Okay, nice. Like I said, I'll probably lose a little. Nothing major. Like the whole mission, or... Oh, I need the water. Frick me. It lagged. Or my jump was too high, one of the two, it's fine. Yeah, so like the... You just... So all you have to do... You get the camera stuck. Oh, man. What's up, JP? Thanks for the geo. Hope you're doing well. The gist of it is like the camera gets stuck at one point early on in the mission on like the first sniper cannon, right? So the first sniper cannon is like, what is this movement? So bad. It gets stuck on the first sniper cannon, and then like when you try to trigger the other sniper cannons, like the camera is still technically stuck back with the first sniper cannon. But like the camera that you're physically seeing is like the one on the sniper camera, or it's just so confusing. The real camera is at Sniper Cannon 1. But what you see is at Sniper Cannon 2. So when the distance becomes great enough, the game is just like, yeah, whatever, we're going to blow up the Sniper Cannon now. And then it just blows itself up. Typical Jack 3 strats is just like game gives up on itself. So, you know, we take it. Oh, he didn't shoot me. Praise the Lord. That was almost... Ah. Okay, that lagged up a little bit. No. Oh, wait, I left that. Pretty sure an hour ago. Drew, where did it go? This is not... This is movement. I'll lose a hair, but it won't be a ton, I don't think. That was actually... I'm okay with that, Sewers. Only losing like, what, 4 or 5? Yeah, it's whatever. Oh, are you guys doing the daylight savings now? This mission is try and pray that your hover doesn't drop. That's basically what this mission is in a nutshell. It's fine. Not the smoothest dark tank's ever done. Ah, crap. Dude, stop lagging! That sucks so bad, man. It ate both of those hovers. That's so it was going so well, is the thing. Oh well, I can't do anything about it. It's dark tanks, man. It's just gonna get you. Can't get hung up on it. I've got to, like, move past that, you know? I'm so glad there's one after each tank. It'd be so miserable if there wasn't. Where am I going? You can't. Oh my god. You serious, Jack 3? With his. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Wow. I'm, like, falling apart right now. Which is fine, like... Even if I'm only even with my PB, that's still really good, because my PB was, like, ahead of record for most of Act 2. So, like, this isn't bad by any means. Yeah, I mean, you hate to lose time always, you know, because speedrunners and perfectionists and yada yada. But I also got an Act 1 PB. I can't forget about that. So, you know, I've got that to kind of look forward to, even if this kind of falls apart, which I don't want it to. There's some interesting movement choices by me is all in the in-between dark tanks and dark plants missions. Oh, you did not. Jack! Come on! Jump, dude! I hate this. Okay. This is one of the most frustrating things about this mission is, like, it's a lag and terrain thing. I can't tell when the game is lagging and doesn't let me jump, or when the game is, like, terrain. Not... Well, I can't even use words right now. That was so aggravating. I was, like, mashing jump and nothing was happening. It's so unresponsive. It's okay. I got dark plant. I'm safe for next time. Hopefully I don't have any stragglers. No, I don't. That's good at least. Dude, I didn't realize I was this much. Frick. That's awful. Oh well. Oh well. Worst kind of BB is a great one. Yeah. Yeah. But it happens. Shoot. That's really bad. That kind of bums me out. I've got tons of time saved. Like, I died in Sewers 3 in my PB, which was, like, horrendous. That's like over like around 40 seconds or a minute of time lost, something in that range. I figured it had to be something like the terrain or whatever. It's just, oh, it's so bad. You get on, like, these hills that have tons of polygons on them, and it's just, like, you don't go anywhere when you try to jump because you're considered airborne for so much time. For some reason. I did the thing again. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to be fast. Freaking bro just jumped like 10 feet in the air. More than 10, surely. Car? What's the car doing? It was like going down into the ground. It was weird. Yeah, Jinx got hops, man. Don't ever let him trick you. Yeah, that's close enough, I'm sure. Oh, he was done with that way quicker than I thought he would be, for some reason. I was like asleep at the wheel. I was focusing on the enemies. Alright, man. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for vibing and hanging. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm also hoping for good luck with the rest. There's so much that can go wrong. That's the scary part. Like, in any mission, if something goes sideways and you lose like a minute, it can just be like, done, you know? Thankfully, not every mission is like crazy, super cracked hard. But I saw with Dark Plants, like, or not Dark Plant, yeah, Dark Plants. It was bad, but I didn't feel like it was 20 something odd seconds bad, you know? Didn't lock on. I didn't lock onto that one either? No way. I'm so bad at this little getting these to go, dude. It's a bummer. I think I missed that in my PB too. I may have to work on that. Like getting the lines for that. The rest of it's easy, but it's just those first two shots are kind of tricky. It's alright though. It's pretty minimal, all things considered. Which, I mean, you hate to lose it, because again, 4 seconds is 4 seconds, you know? You don't want to lose that anywhere. Alright, now for R1 MASH Simulator. I don't even think I picked that up. Excuse me. Alright, I'm getting like gold gems now. I don't need to try to grab anymore. Oh, I grabbed that one instantly. How did that... I hate it when you get the gyro and it just like shoots 3 little dudes. That's all it... Like, you just don't get it at the opportune time, you know what I mean? Oh, I was gonna go down there and try to grab that health pack. Excuse me, sorry. No weapon drops this time. Weird. Oh. This door takes so long. Crazy. Ah, barely missed time that. Yeah, pretty much. I almost misspaced that terribly. I got like my visual a little wrong. And now we get the next wave, so the door opens fast. Alright, and now we just hope. Alright. Good dude. Mission always be making me a little nervous just because of like the possibility of crashing. Mm. Oh, now it's the circus. I forgot. I love the circus. For some reason, like in my mind, I missed it. And so I was gonna stop. I don't know, I can't tell you what I was thinking, to be honest with you. Just a poor decision. RNG manip, actually, if you must know. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Don't know what I could have done there, honestly. Maybe took a different line in anticipation of something like that happening, but I mean, at that point, it's just like, oh, well, if I had just predicted the future, I could have avoided this. Like, come on, man, why wasn't I just prescient and know that the stupid Marauder was going to be right there? I took a different line. Like, come on, dude. This guy's gonna... Okay, never mind. Woo! I hate that boost despawned. I was kind of thinking I was gonna get it for free. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think camera strats might be the play, that spot in particular, just over the hill. That wasn't as horrendous as it could have been, actually, right then. I was expecting, like, a 10-second, like, roll fiasco. But that was pretty tame. Whew! Ah, I can't get both, okay. I thought I might be able to get the boost and the thing, but I can't. Your speed manipulates the Marauders so much. It's actually crazy. I'm kind of like just now realizing it. You know what? Every time I jump around this thing, it's horrendous. I know this is like a stupid line and not like smart at all. But every time I jump on that thing, I lose like 20 HP. The car almost blows up. I bottom out. And one time I died. I'm just not going to mess with it. I'd rather lose like 3 or 4 than go for something without... Like, I almost always try to have a boost right there, and I just didn't because the Marauders haven't really been... Well, I just haven't gotten one. So, I'll just do it the safe-ish way. Because again, last time I tried to do that jump, the car bottomed out and I almost died. And I have died to it before. That happened a while back, I remember. Oh. Dude, look how quickly these guys can, like, reposition their cars, man. It's nuts. The Marauder car stats in this mission are actually insane. Yeah, no, that one hill, I know the one you're talking about, the one at like the Ashland Oasis, it's so bad. It's so hard to do anything because like you can't really see the Marauders. Like you can look at the mini-map and know that they're there, but like what does that do, you know? Because you don't have a good sense of like their speed, their angle, anything. And you're just like going up a sheer cliff. It's rough. Nice. We save a little. Oh, I can restart. Forgot about that. I lost just a hair because of that, but that's okay. Denfin Spingus. Oh, bro spawned like instantly. So did other bro. Jeez. I don't normally spawn this quick. Oh, that was way too overzealous with that. I feel like that was the right play, honestly, using a boost there. Because he was like really far away. One more. Is he stuck? He was! He got stuck in the ground! Poor guy. Must have been first dance job. Alright, last dude. Isn't he like always spawn from the same spot? Yeah. Oh! No! No! No, you go, dude. No, don't stop! Don't stop backing up! Well, that was incredibly stupid time loss, but whatever. What can you do? That's unfortunate. Man, I hate that. Alright. Last run died undisputably to this. So I want to try to play this really careful. Oh my goodness. Just things are everywhere. Can I get some yellow? It's probably like the last burst like that I need to do. Don't hit me. Alright, good. Look, Eric, thank you for the Geo, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just had to visually make sure all the dudes were spawning. Got it and ran. As long as this goes fairly well. Probably loses some, but it's alright. Just glad I got it this time and it didn't kill my run. Ah, you know what? Not even that bad. Alright, now we just hope for some good patterns. That's not a bad start. Man, a lot of lasers. I mean. Oh my gosh, dude, put with the lasers, man. Put it away. Finally. Hadn't seen a long dive yet. I was starting to wonder if they still existed. As long as I'm getting like at least 3 cycles, I'm fine. You know? Dude, this is Laser City right now. This is horrendous. All I'm getting is lasers. I've had 1 quick dive and 1 long dive and the rest have been lasers. This is horrendous. What in the world, dude? Oh my gosh, man. I mean, it's fine. Like, the only room that was going, like, bad was the last one that I was in. There's a quick dive. Sheesh. Alright, there's another one. That's like when you flip heads 10 times in a row and you start to wonder if, like, the coin is broken. That's actually really good. If I can get... Nice. That's great, actually. That's a very good ending. Alright, so it kind of made up for the crummy room that had like 38,000 lasers. Which is just weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a hard, like 1/3 chance to get each one. Because it really doesn't feel like it. It feels like it favors laser, but that may just be like a confirmation bias thing. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, it can happen. I feel like time-wise, this is going to be better than my PG one by a pretty decent margin. It's not like my best one by far, but it'll be better. Oh, yeah, look at that. 20, just right out the gate. That's time save. My dudes. Actually would like if that dude stayed spawned in. Okay, never mind. I jumped in the worst spot imaginable. That's really funny. I could have jumped a hair earlier or a hair later and been just fine. I got the perfectly bad jump. That's funny. No, these little downtime segments really aren't that bad. Now that I've actually started like doing all missions, like they feel a lot worse when you're doing individual act runs because they just feel like you have to do them more frequently. But like, I don't mind this at all right now. Just a chance to kind of chill out after some mildly stressful splits. My hands kind of get to rest a little bit too, because all I have to do is like move the stick around and, you know, shoot the gun. It's not major, but go away, bird. Next is pillar rings, right? Yep. Should be pillar rings, defend HQ, if I'm not mistaken. And then yeah, sewers 3. Pac-Man, the War Factory duo, and then final boss? Or Errol boss. Oh right, I'm not just doing Act 2, I forgot. I straight up just forgot that I was doing I thought I was just doing an Act 2 run for a second. Tripping, man. I'm thinking we're almost done, almost out of here, about to leave. But no, I've got way more game to play, my man. Don't know what I was thinking. Brad, there's a lot of marauders. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Yeah. Just gotta focus on one at a time is all. How's Artifacts 2? Honestly, I golded and it wasn't as bad as it normally was. It really wasn't a circus. I got hit like maybe twice and it really wasn't that bad. Yeah, we absolutely take those. Oh, I dropped way too early. I'm unfathomably bad at this hover. I need to practice like just this hover to this door. Almost did my side flip too early. I tried to time it pretty tight with the ring, but that was almost too much. I thought I missed the log and I was about to like be very upset because of like boneheaded movement, but it worked out, thankfully. I got really lucky. It's a good thing like the grind collisions are large and forgiving in Jack 3. Oh, whoa, what am I doing? Oh, okay, this is a mess. Hey, what's up, Just Look Around? Hope you're doing well. I like to be realistic with my goals. I mean, I'm eventually going for a record. Please don't misunderstand. I just don't think I'm quite at the point where I can be comfortably throwing that around in my titles with it being meaningful. Hope you're doing well. I know you're just jesting. Unless... Please give me the good launch. I didn't get it. Yeah. Bummer. I split a little, but it's fine. Try JP. Improvement just keeps on going. Still save time, which is good. I just didn't get the fast ending. I could have saved like another handful of seconds if I did. So now I just want to do like the death warp here, right? Oh, this guy's in the way. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, if you're attempting to get it, it's just true. You have perfect, like, plausible deniability. All you have to do is just say that you're going for it. And no one can, like, disprove otherwise. Like, they could probably see that, depending on what level of runner you are, you know, they could probably assume that, like, oh, they probably can't actually, like, get it. But thank you, jerk. Probably why people take zoomers instead of jetboarding through all this, so they don't get sniped. But still. Oh, a lot of good blaster ammo for, okay. 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 A lot of weird things happening in my Jack 3 all mission speedrun. Oh, I didn't get to see how much. I have like no light eco, dude. That sucks. I didn't get any, barely from. No, that's bad. That's gonna be some time loss on this one, probably. That's unfortunate. I just didn't get any during. Shoot, what's it called? Metalpedes. None of it was dropping. Man, it sucks. Instant, dude. Instantly went away. I don't even know if this is a good strat. Okay. Not a great defend HQ, but I mean, I didn't have eco, so I couldn't do anything. Oh, ammo is a ton. It sucks. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. I have a ton to save here. As long as I don't die, please, Sewers 3, be kind. Which, even if it's not, at least it won't, like, ruin the run, right? I do not have very much speed. Sewers 3, don't be me. Sewers 3, don't be me. Don't be mean, Sewers 3, to me. Begging you. Please. And also, me, don't mess it up. I'm not gonna overthink it though. I'm just gonna do it. It dropped. Nice. I love that. That's so good, dude, when that happens. It's at least the backup is quick, honestly. Alright, I got the hover angle this time. So it should be fine. Whoa, that ain't it. Got nervous. Yeah. Good deal. It was slow and it still saved like 51. It's crazy. Where's it at? There it is. Now I gotta hope this goes well. Man, so many of these missions make me so nervous. Just because there's, like, luck involved, you know? Oh, that's fortunate. That's really fortunate, actually. No way! That's so lucky. Oh my gosh, dude. That's unfathomably lucky. That's crazy. That's like a perfect Pac-Man. Like, I mean, textbook perfect. You don't get better Pac-Man. Oh, actually, you know what? Give me this zoomer. I'd rather do this than the hover with all the lag here. Yeah, that was insanity. Absolutely crazy. My only wish is like my movement to it would have been a bit better, because that could have been like Tom Gold contention Pac-Man for sure. I just don't know, because like my first hover was really clean, but like I kind of hesitated trying to get to the so much nightmare fuel going on right here in front of the zoomer. Anyway, I'll have to look at it later. It was really clean though. It's just luck too, you know? I mean, you can't make that happen. That was nice. Yeah, Jack's toes are definitely getting clipped by the elevator here. He has no front left toes anymore. Or left foot toes. Like, of course they're foot toes. Why do I have to specify? What is the matter with me, man? No, get in there! Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm a mess. Does this work if the door opens? It does, doesn't it? I mean, it should. I don't see why it wouldn't, but... Yeah. I always forget that this is like a long cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Or like a long load before the cutscene, I guess. Oh, I accidentally hit a different one. That's cool. No, 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 no. Hit it, hit it, hit it! Okay. That's fine. A little slop. Sometimes this gun just gets really confused about where it wants to go, man. That was close. I almost got shot out of the way. The shots in this car is like really floaty. No pun intended. But like, it's just weird. Arc strats, baby. We got those. I also didn't splat on the thing because I realized I was losing time in the mission restart to that. That's crazy time save, dude. Ow. Nice. Shout out to Bark strats. Hello? Well, no, I just messed it up really bad in my last run. Like, I just messed up the whole hover. I made it, like, way more complicated than it needed to be, and I, like, died. The only difference in, like, Bark strat is just, like, a punch board. It just looks smoother and saves, like, a little bit. The thing I'm actually way more glad about is that yeah, I realized that splatting... Yeah, restart mission takes longer when you're splatted. I realized that in practice the other day. So I was losing time to that, like, unnecessarily, because I was, like, intentionally splatting because I didn't think it mattered. But right there, I could, like... the timing of like getting off the jet board and spinning wouldn't have been good, so I just landed. Thankfully, I had the wherewithal to land on it with the jet board, do a fast dismount by pressing X and R2, like almost at the same time, and then like, you know, doing that. Where's he at? I've lost him. He's over here. Okay. Try to go for a double here. No luck. Okay, maybe on the next one. Here it is. How'd I make it? Cyanide actually made it, and I've edited it somewhat. Sorry, I couldn't mute it. I tried to mute, but my button didn't work. Yeah, Stylenide had made it and gave it to Smoker 2G forever ago. And I happened to be in the stream where Stylenide had done that. And I was like, hey, I think I use the same input viewer. Can I have it too? And they were like, yeah, absolutely. Pretty nifty. No! No way! There's no way, dude! Seriously? There's no way. Does it matter that they came out of the same thing? I got the double. I got the double for the first time. Holy moly, dude. That literally just took a full minute off my sum of best. I went from having like a low 227 something to instantly having like a low 226 at my sum of best. That's crazy. What's up, Joni Yeah, Joni Baloney. Joni Baloney. Hope you're doing well. Sheesh. Yeah, that's sick. We love that. I wonder if it had to do with the fact that they came out of the same tube. I've never had, like, the ones that I've hit come out of the same tube before. I know that seems like that's probably, like, opium. But that's just something I've immediately noticed. Because both of those dudes came out of the same tube when I hit them in. Which I've not watched anybody's footage, so I don't know if that's like a recurring thing or if that was just like, you know, one of those random little doodads or whatever. Join the runs today? I'm glad. Hey, and no worries about not being a frequent chatter. I'm right there with you. I say it all the time. And most of the time I'm on Twitch, I'm lurking, with some exceptions, rarely. So I appreciate all my lurkers. Shout outs to you guys just for quietly supporting me, having me running in the background. Probably not even listening to me right now, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's okay because you got the stream running and you're just supporting me with your presence, and that's always appreciated. Dude, getting double hit there is so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look now to see if like other people's double hits ever like came out of the same tube or not. Probably didn't, but it just was a weird coincidence, you know what I mean? Oh, the storm quit. Nice. Alright, now we gotta lock in for Act 3. This is where stuff gets serious. I should have plenty of time saved in quite a few spots, but we're still gonna try pretty hard. Thank you. What a jerk. Also, that circle attack to block that, insane. I wasn't really trying to, it just was a happy accident, but I'm gonna pretend like it was intentional. And you guys can be like, wow, dude, how'd you do that? And I'll be like, yeah, you know, it just... yeah. No, okay, it was pure luck. I was trying to just hit him out of the way, and it just happened to block his shot. Very fortunate for me, honestly. Hello? What? That's twice that's happened to me. Where it just, like, doesn't give me the, like, the ramp off the platform. It just, like, gets some limp jump and falls off the side. It's really stupid. No way! Come on. Don't do this to me, Jack 3. Please. Don't act like this. You know what? Forget it. I'm not even risking it. Not dealing with y'all crap today. There's a ton of time loss. That sucks, but it's alright. I've got a ton to save still and splits in the tail end. Definitely disappointed with that rescue scene. I'm gonna have to grind that out a little bit. I don't think you can get that guy's right shoulder early. I know it's like a weird time to experiment with that, but like, I was hoping I could get some early shots on his shoulder and take him out. But I don't think I got any. May have got like one, yeah. I got like one hit on it. It's not very good. Because you have to wait for him to like do that long turnaround. Because you can't shoot that side of him, you know? Because he's like turned while he's walking or whatever. So you're sitting there like shooting him a million times, but it doesn't do anything because it doesn't hit the target. He died so slow, that was bad for me. Okay. Take those. Ah, it dropped. Can't do anything about that. It's fine. You hate to miss it. Good time save if I get it, but Vargas things. Okay. It's actually probably one of the better ones I've had in a minute. Oh, don't get in my way, dude. Stop it! I missed it again. I need to practice this over. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it, dude. I've missed that over every time this run. I know exactly what I'm working on tomorrow. There's no question about it. That's bad, bro. I mean, that's bad. Missing it 3 times? That's a bad look. Oh my gosh. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. He's set up right in the way. Well, I am using the wub wub, but I'm waiting until after I'm like... I'm not shooting it before the little cutscene, I'm shooting it after the cutscene. Wait, whatever. Whatever I'm not doing, I'm doing the opposite. Wait, no, I still said that wrong. Oh my gosh. I know what I'm trying to say. What is the camera doing? I'm gonna shoot it now. Jupiter's on a good path. And somehow I only say 4 seconds. Whatever, I'm not... Yeah, that's a quote of all time. Without a doubt. I don't know what I was thinking. Whatever I'm not doing, I'm doing it. I hope somebody got a quote of that, because it's actually low-key really funny, because I did not mean to say that. Oh, this is a good first room. What if I got laser despawn? Wouldn't that be nice? No such luck. But a man can dream. Oh, I thought it was going to go to the other direction. I didn't think it was going to be that one. Whoa, where am I going? Okay. I struggle with this punch a lot for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, whatever, we take it. A little bit of slop. That hit? Okay, wow, I can't believe that hit, honestly. That's really surprises me. That's the sneaking suspicion I need to hit that guy. Couldn't tell you why, but something in my gut was like, you need to kill him. And I was like, yeah, I think I will. I normally leave him alone, but... You know what? No, I'm going for the thing. It was a mistake. I should have gone for the box. Please! Oh my gosh, give it to me. Okay, there we go. You know what? I went for it. And I stuck with my guns. I failed it 4 times. I don't even know if it's, like, consistent. It could just be random. World deloaded. That was terrifying. Saw my life flash before my eyes. Okay, that's not who I want to aim at. I want this guy on the right. Okay. Thank you, JP. I appreciate that. Yeah, all missions in Hundo. Alright, so next is the big auto scroller. It's a very fortunate zoomer. Whew. Alrighty. Not sleeping at the wheel for a second. How did I miss the ammo? Surely that's not a mistake that will come back to bite me later. Whoa. Oh, I'm actually really glad that just happened to me. Because it unironically reminded me that I need to change the way that I do my new Haven Oob whenever I'm going into Palace Ruins. Because otherwise I forget and I do it the hero mode way and run the risk of getting shot. I'm so, like, yeah, hopefully I remember. Kind of crazy, actually. Yo, what's up, Sly? Yeah, you came in at the perfect time, right in for the auto-scroller. You like pew 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 ASMR? Because you found it. True. I mean, he's got, like, a gun. Could you imagine Torn just, like, while he's driving this thing, like, just turns 180, pulls out his pistol, and starts shooting the heat-seeking missiles behind him or whatever? That'd be kind of gangster. Man, I'm hoping these next few missions end up going decently well. Metalhead Tower has been rough on me in practice, so I'm just hoping it doesn't like drop overs or anything. I'm gonna try to play it a little bit safer than, well, I don't know. I'll just play it. I'm not gonna overthink it. That's the worst thing I can do right now. I just need to play. Play the game. So true, man. I hope I beat the game today. I keep forgetting I got that Act 1 PB. That's something to be happy about, no matter how this turns out. My Act 2 probably was a PB too, honestly, just because I got the Errol double hit and that saves like a minute solid. So, I'd have to look at the times to know for sure, but I'm willing to bet that I probably like, did pretty decent in that, because I don't remember any like major run-ending mistake. Well, obviously, there was no major run-ending mistakes because we're still here. Get off my man! Yeah, this is the first time I'd ever got it, too. It was wild. It just happened. As it do be, apparently. I did notice, but this may just be, like, complete nonsense on my part. I had noticed that, like, both of the dudes that spawned, like, the little bomb enemies, came out of the same tunnel whenever I was, like, I hit them both with the Peacemaker and then knocked them both in. I didn't hit them both at, like, the same time, but they came out of the same tube. That may have, like, absolutely nothing to do with it, but maybe there's, like, a property where they spawn in the same tube where, like, somehow the game considers them, like, I don't know. You know what, I have no clue. It's all conjecture in here, but it just seemed very coincidental. It was very good for me, because, like, I didn't have to walk around trying to, like, get two targets to line up to hit him. I was able to just shoot them both as they came out of the tube and punch them in. Yeah, that's kind of what the general consensus is. It was just kind of a funny coincidence that they both came out of the same tube. I have let Horn take a thrashing this mission. My bad, dude. It doesn't hurt him. I think. I think it's one of those things where it's just like not obvious why it works. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Like here, he's just like swerving for no reason. There's no reason to do that. They just padded this mission out for so long. It could be half as long and it'd still be like a fine auto-scroller mission. You know what I mean? But they really wanted to, like, I don't know. It just seems like it's a lot.
He's nervous.
Orange nerves? Yeah, that's fair. It would be too if I was on my way to Metalhead Tower. Oh, wait! That's like a weird spot to land, but whatever. Oh, thank God. I'm nervous. Huge sigh of relief, man. Holy moly. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's big time save. Alright, everybody. Fasten your seatbelts. Because right now we're pretending it's hero mode. Or any percent, I guess, technically. No, I don't have the... Dang it. It's a good thing I did it. I didn't do my spin hover because I'm panicking right now. It's alright. Chill, dude. Oh yeah. Nice and easy. Just breathe. Oh my gosh, dude. I did it. That was like my dream. Did you guys think I was gonna do it? Did you think I was gonna go for it? Holy moly, man. Out of all the things I've ever done in a speedrun, that might be the one that took the most brass. I'm just saying. Frick. Okay, now I've gone and goofed it. It's alright though. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're not panicking. It's definitely time lost, but it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
The universe just ends business.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I talked my smack. I gotta take it. This should be good. Barely was good. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. It happens. It giveth and it taketh.
That's my favorite part.
This is still a good pace though, like, without a doubt. I just gotta stay locked in. I got a little trolled in BTR, but it's fine. Pilot's Ruins went so well that I almost don't even care.
Yeah, you got stuff to hold down.
No, it messed up. Or I messed it up, rather. I do need to lock in though, because this is like any percent sub-rails one, and you can die in this if you're not careful, so. I mean, you can die in hero mode too, it's just harder because you have like vehicle invincibility, or like vehicle toughness upgrades. I say as I'm yapping. Oh, dude, that was good. It did. Okay. Some sucky time lost, but it's alright. Alright. Let's lock in. Hey, if I don't, I just really would like it. It's okay. It's fine. I can back it up. No, 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 no. Please. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. We backed it up. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Did the same time last time?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we practice the climb, so we can do it under pressure. The purple drops. Okay. He doesn't like to get hit there sometimes. I lost some ammo there, that's fine. I'm not gonna do my one strat, I don't think it's reliable in the heat of the moment. I'm just gonna do the old way. It's a little late. But it's better than being early. Okay. I think I know the spot. Right here. Yeah. I'm good on nuke ammo. Now I just have to get lucky with the spawns to get laser skip. Which, I mean, unless something horrendously tragic happens right here, I'm still probably gonna PB. Well, let's hope nothing horrendously tragic happens, but I think we all know what I'm possibly referring to happening. I don't want to say it. This could be it. Careful. Nah, we got slow spawns. I'm not getting laser skip. I don't know if I can still get it or not, but we'll try. No, wait, that's still it solid, isn't it? Yeah, we just don't get the, I just don't get the 231. Crazy. This is a 232.03? Crazy, man. Freaking believable. I can't believe it. Give me a second, guys. I can't believe it. I'm dumbfounded. That's run number 2, like finished run number 2 for all missions. Which now I got dummy lucky with Errol double hit. If I didn't get lucky with that, I was toast. Yeah, this is like, what is up with me and not getting like all these weird records happening, right? Like the hero mode one happened the same day I went to the dentist and got my wisdom tooth took out. The um how do I do the thing? Oh, that's crazy. It is not only is it PB because it's record. Wow.